Greetings, tankers. It's been quite a while since I've had any content I've desired to put online for World of Tanks, amidst numerous frustrations I have with wargaming over the direction of this game and the lack of their willingness to correct numerous problems. Regardless, here I am with a video about the captured King Tiger. Now, Wargaming recently put these on sale, and as I'm a bit of a fiend for tigers, I couldn't help myself but to buy one. So, after doing extensive research on the differences between the two different tanks, the German example equipped with a 105mm gun and the American captured example equipped with the L71-88, I decided to go with the American version equipped with the 88mm gun, because hey, this is the gun that the Tiger II actually had, and I'm a huge fan of rapid fire DPS or DPM over big alpha 105mm and excessive caliber guns. The 88mm version of the L71 on this tank is the best 88mm in the game, at least for this tier, I suppose. The L188 on the E50 and the Panther II is a pretty righteous gun, but that's neither here nor there. This version of the L71 has about the same rate of fire as the Tiger 1 at tier 7, but with significantly buffed accuracy and aim time. Let's just take a look at some of the figures here. Now, when I was sleuthing about the whatnot with this tank, I'm trying to figure out what the penetration is on the gun. The only thing I had to go on was the near penetration number on the right-hand column just beneath standard shell damage, and I have no idea what any of that crap means, so don't ask me. If you know, let me know. But 172 is an awful lot like this tank, the Indian Panzer, which has a 90mm gun with 212mm of penetration, I'm not mistaken. Oh god, and doesn't it just look great in HD? Jesus. But as you'll notice, the near penetration number for the 90mm equipped Indian Panzer is 172, and that's all I needed to go on to figure out a little bit of that reverse engineering for the old captured King Tiger. Here's the gun stats for the Indian Panzer: 0.34 accuracy, the 2.3 second aim time, and here we have the captured King, excuse me, 0.32 accuracy with a 2.3 second aim time, I believe we're looking at here. Now this Tiger II does boast the same armor profile. Oh, real quick, there's your ammo racks. That's always good to know. Hey, and there's your crew. Also good to know. Keep your ammo racks safe, kids. What was I saying? Shit. I was probably just rambling on some inconsequential gun stat figures. 0.32 accuracy with a 2.3 second aim time, though, and nearly 9 rounds a minute is really good for a tier 8. 212mm of penetration is completely adequate. Hey, and you know what? If you want to be a dick, you can load APCR and put it where it hurts. It is a beautiful tank, though. Wargaming has done a really good job with these Tiger models. And anyone who's just wondering what the German King Tiger looks like, here it is. Ah, man. Really looks awesome. And I really wanted to go with that one, but the 105mm on the German example is worse than the 105mm on just the Tech Tree Tiger II. I couldn't see the reasoning in going for it. The Tech Tree is a faster aim time and significantly more accurate example of the 105. And while the German example of the King Tiger has more hit points and I think more horsepower than the Tech Tree Tiger II, it's also slower to traverse and has a slower turret traverse than that same tank. And overall, I think it's just worse. My friend Diz might disagree, but yeah, I decided to go with the American version, and since I didn't have a great American crew trainer, I now do. Let's take a look at some games, huh? Unfortunately, I probably only have about 20 games in this tank, and I think everything that I had that was worth a damn was all top tier. Ah, watch this O2D, though, bounce these shots. Bang, right off the upper glacis. That is a great tank, and has received some pretty significant bumps as well. Ugh, another bounce. I'm probably going to do another video about that tank. It might very well be the best tier 7 medium. But I digress. I was playing solo here, and just trying to get a feel for the tank after I bought it. I went out and played a few games. This was maybe the 5th or 6th game that I got into. Who knows? I'm just pulling that number straight out of my ass. It could have been the first, for all I know. I'm kind of a hardliner. I like to push. I like to be aggressive. And in a Tiger 2 with terrain like this, it's pretty easy to dig yourself in to a position such as this. You don't even really need to side scrape if you got a good angle with your upper glacis, and you can keep your lower glacis protected by terrain. You can see this this IS just is not getting through. And it's dead because of it. Now I can just let loose this 88 into this O2D. He's not bouncing shots anymore, though. Oh, and he takes a big hit there, and he's dead. Bam, 2 kills, fucking 6 penetrations. Not a huge amount of damage yet, but hey, game's not over. This poor little Comet. This is not a place to take a Comet, kids. The only chance you have of bouncing anything in a Comet is if you're hull down using the maximum range of your gun depression. This guy is just going to absorb all of that damage. Looking pretty good so far. I really put the hurt on this team. I haven't encountered any incredibly heavy resistance here, but you've seen the wargaming fucking artillery, I swear. What a cancer. Tier 6 artillery. Nearly 200 hit points and one of my crew members, man. Ugh. And there's a little pain in the ass right there, dude. Get fed. High roll, 280. Fuck you. Go back to the garage. Ugh. Ugh. Giving me a goddamn ulcer. Man, that and the matchmaking, dude. Ugh. Ugh. I go and play this game. I'll get maybe 5 games in, and it's like, oh, Mountain Pass again in my thinly armored medium tank. Oh, and there's fucking 8 top-tier tanks, a handful of middle-tier tanks, and I'm one of 3 bottom-tier tanks in the lobby. Yay! Yay, Mountain Pass in a tank with no armor, and there's only 3 tanks of equal tier. Yay! Yay! Go back to the garage and try again. Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry. This is about the Tiger. This isn't about how shitty wargaming is. Hey, did you guys hear Armored Warfare's coming to PS4 here, I think, in the next month, I want to say? February 2018, March 2018, something like that. Give wargaming something to think about. Hey, you know what? Casual Top Gun. Hellcat got a shot into me, but, you know, he's fucking dead. Lit him on fire. Hey, what do you know? An Ace Tanker. Top of the board. Most damage in the room. Anyway, the old American King Tiger is a little bit slower than the other 2 Tiger 2s in the game. With only 700 horsepower, it's lacking, I think, at least 170 horsepower under the tech tree example. Hey, look, an O2D. Good tank. Anyway, if anyone watched my previous video with the Diz and I playing our King Tigers, you may have noticed on Himmelsdorf, near the end of the round, his Tiger was pulling past me going up the hill. I don't know what this Craft Panther is thinking. The front of a Panther's turret is pretty tough, even the stock turret. If he hadn't been squaring off against the Tiger 2, he might have been able to do this. But, it's like, it's good armor, but it's not 212 millimeters of penetration good. And I'm just going to cut through the front of a Panther every single time with this gun. And you're dead. Good trade, buddy. I think you got no shots into me. Go back to the garage. Try again. Oh, gun. I swear. This O2D, though, I attest to the veracity of these O2 drivers in these last couple of games. This one, actually, I think he knew a little bit about what he was doing. It's just the meta of the game favors heavy tanks over anything else at this point, given the consistency of map design being corridor prominent and choke point laden. If you can combine a tank that has good brawling armor with a gun that is accurate at range, in the form of these German tanks especially, you can be pretty goddamn aggressive. And I would stack this tank up against an IS-3 in an all-out slugfest for dominance. IS-3s are tough, but the rate of fire is so slow. Oh man, look at that O2D bounce that shot. Good on him, you know. Good on him. Anyway, back to the IS-3 analogy. Yeah, you stand a good chance of bouncing an IS-3's 122, and with nearly 9 rounds a minute, over 9 rounds a minute, with a gun rammer, vents, and brothers in arms on your crew, you will just decimate an IS-3 before he can kill you. Especially if you know how to use your armor and you can rebuke some of those shots. The rate of fire is so low that if he bounces 1, maybe 2 shots, you got him. You got him on DPM. And I'd say the same goes for 105mm equipped Tiger II, as the rate of fire is that much better on the Tigers. And that has 320 alpha damage, which is significantly more. Oh, just I love Tigers at range. This isn't that far away, but I've been saying it through lots of videos. The Tigers across the board. Oh, and an ammo rack. Good God. The Tigers across the board are pretty good at shooting on the move. And I love being aggressive with my Tigers. Hey, look, another 3 grand damage. Hey, 145,000 silver money dollars. Wow, what a payout. Top of the board again. What? Pretty standard, really. This is what you should be doing in every top tier game. Now, this is just a short little guy. Watch this. Just watch. Missed the first shot, but hey, because it's an 88, I can reload it. Oh, there's just no way, right? Oh, what? Get the fuck out of here! Oh my God. Anyway, thank you for watching. It's been the Long Con. Happy hunting.